last time we spoke, you said I was all mistaken about the governing body and all that. Like,
no, I don't want to go into that.
Obviously you don't. Did you know that in 2 weeks ago that all the governing body were named as defendants in New York for covering up child abuse? They're going to be in court. Did you know that? Philip Zelikow is the lawyer, if you'd like to do it. He's the same one. You know the Catholic Church has got massive problems with paedophilia, yeah? Well, Philip Zelikow was the guy who went after the Catholics in America and prosecuted them for covering up child abuse. The same lawyer, the same firm, is now going after Watchtower for all of their historic cover-ups. Did you know this? Well, yeah, but of all the 15 odd famous cases that have already been concluded where Watchtower has been found to be covering up child abuse, what do you think about those ones?
I'm not going to say organisation.
Yes.
So you're always going to have some bad apples.
Yeah, but okay, a few bad apples. Do you know in the Australian Royal Commission, 1006 known Watchtower paedophiles were found on record, on Watchtower record. Not one of them was reported to the police. Did you know that? Huh? Says Jeffrey Jackson, who testified at that. Australian Royal Commission, Jeffrey Jackson, your governing body member, one of your popes, was testifying there, and gladly admits it. You should actually watch it. I know you're not allowed to watch anything that's not on jw.org, but if you have a choice, but you it's 8.5 million people naturally choose every single time not to watch anything that isn't on the website.
All I can say is,
yes,
whatever people do as individuals,
yes,
that they do that as individuals. It doesn't make the Bible wrong.
No.
Or Jehovah.
No. I don't disagree with the Bible,
Exactly.
and I know that individuals do it. But all of the court cases around the world right now are not about paedophiles. They're about your church's systematic cover-up of paedophiles.
Listen, whatever the case may be, it doesn't change the basic truths of it.
No, it doesn't.
So that's what we're concerned with.
Yeah, absolutely.
What people do, it's got nothing to do with
No, I'm not trying to change your faith. I'm trying to get Jehovah's Witnesses from inside to actually tell their church leaders to change the policies that are protecting paedophiles. No, they're not. Well, no, says the Australian Royal Commission, says the San Diego court case, says the Canadian. You've heard it all before. You've heard about all these court cases. You've heard about all these payouts, and you don't care about any of it.
It's not me individually.
No.
You're always going to have bad apples in any big organisation.
Yeah.
The fundamental truth is it doesn't change the Bible, and it doesn't change God's perception of the world.
No. But the Bible specifically tells you how to prohibit these things happening. But Watchtower goes against the Bible to protect paedophiles.
Individuals do.
No. Again, I'll repeat it because you're not listening. All the court cases around the world are not about the individual paedophiles. They are prosecuting Watchtower for their systematic cover-up. So what? So it doesn't bother you that the church that you are here representing is covering up paedophilia around the world?
So does everything, Catholic or
yeah, so you're exactly the same as every other religion in the world then?
Individuals do what they do.
No. Again, I know you're deliberately trying to avoid the point, but the court cases are not about the individuals.
So you approach our brothers like that as well, or
yeah.
just a sister?
Oh no, absolutely. If you have a look at my,
it sound like a record now.
yeah.
It sounds the same as when you spoke last.
Yeah. So Watchtower's record on paedophilia as it goes through all the different things. Look, until the child abuse goes away, I know you go like this and you don't really care. But when you say it's on an individual basis, I'll reiterate again, your governing body, all 8 of your popes, are being named as defendants now. So is it there? You have an octopope. It's 8 people that make up your pope. Everything comes from the governing body, yes or no?
Say nothing.
No. As soon, yeah, I know, because you know where that track goes, don't you? You take all of your inspiration from men. It's not from the Bible. Right.
Anyway, we don't have to. Listen, you're not going to change us. So what's the point?
I'm not trying to change you, not at all.
What's the point then?
What's the point? Well, I'll tell you the point. I have a YouTube channel where I document all of these meetings.
YouTube's very accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah, they never tell lies.
No, but my channel, I'll tell you why I do this. 85% of the people who watch my channel on a regular basis are between 20 and 30 years old. So it means that they're PMO, what we call PMO, physically in, mentally out. They're desperate to leave Watchtower, but they can't because of your shunning policies.
So be it.
So be it.
Doesn't change.
No one's trying to change your faith. This is what I mean. If you were just here saying Bible truths and gospel truths, I wouldn't have a problem. I wouldn't care. I know, yeah, just like a Pharisee.
Have you always felt like that?
No, only
When your parents were serving Jehovah, did you feel like that?
I didn't
then?
feel like it when I was an auxiliary pioneer serving in myself.
Yeah.
It wasn't until I came out and actually read the truth about the truth that I discovered that I was being lied to.
All the other religions?
No, because they haven't
just
taken.
us.
Yeah, because the other religions haven't taken my family away. My brother and sister being banned from coming to my wedding last year means that I do have an axe to grind. And while your church is systematically covering up paedophiles in every major country in the world, we will continue to tell you about it.
Can I move on? I'm going for coffee.
Fantastic. If you're not here, you're not handing out literature and not indoctrinating other people into this paedophile-loving organisation. Yes, they do have a choice, absolutely. Yeah. You have a choice to follow men, which you're taking with both hands. Thank you very much for that. I love the way you put your fingers in your ears when I talk about the child abuse things in your whole...
Oh, go away.
Sick of the record.
Yeah? But if you actually watched any of the court cases, you would be able to see what we're talking about, wouldn't
I've
you?
seen them. I've watched them.
You've watched the court cases. And what did you think about Jeffrey Jackson's testimony?
What can I say? He's an individual human being and he's giving his testimony. In court. You only see clips of it.
No. I've seen 3 days worth of it. I also saw Spinks, the legal advisor for Australian Bethel. Did you see him speaking as well? See, you've only seen clips of it. That's the problem, my love. You have to just follow these.
It's on YouTube.
Well, no, actually, if you go onto the Australian government site, you can watch the entire thing. Not edited, not biased. You can just watch the Australian government talking about it. It's people like you that allow paedophiles to flourish in churches, by the way, by putting your fingers in your ears. It's disgusting to victims that you have that attitude.